I seen that you knew Nipsey a little bit.
Yes, Nipsey was my boy. Nipsey, the thing about Nipsey and me, I met Nipsey with Jeezy. Jeezy was trying to sign him, and he was trying to sign YG at the same time. So that's how I came in contact with Nipsey Hussle. But I'm a Rastafarian, you know what I mean? And the king from Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, you know what I mean? That's our black king. Nipsey Hussle is from over there. He's actually from Eritrea. That's East Ethiopia. You know what I mean? The countries are kind of divided right now. That's something else we can get into next time. But the thing with Nipsey Hussle, he knew who I was before I knew who he was, and I'm talking on a spiritual. So that's what made me and his relationship like genuine. You know what I mean? Because he already knew who I was. I didn't know where he was from when I did my research, and I realized I looked up the flag because he had a Ben scoop, and he had the flag in the front. And I thought he was from the islands like Trinidad or something. You know, he got that curly hair, but when I looked up the flag, it was Eritrea, it was East Ethiopia. So we were just cool, you know what I mean? He knows a Rastafarian, you know, we dig their culture over there, you know what I mean? So we was cool. We all whenever we met, you know what I mean, it was magical. That last picture, I seen him after the award when he got into it with that guy, but we was at a record we were at a label party. Matter of fact, I was at that party with Ace Boogie with the hoodie. And it was dope because Jay's like Nipsey Hussle was him and Laura London, they was like the new Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what I mean? He had a bad chick in the game. His album was doing well. He did the Puma deal. You know, he was doing swell, man. You know what I mean? Actually, that's the first rapper I ever shed a tear for. You know what I mean? That's how bonded me and him was. You know what I mean? I just came off a tour with Moneybag, and I was in the shower, taking a shower, and it was like Nipsey Hussle shot. So I stopped the shower and I turned back on. I was like, my boy gonna pull through. And it was like he shot multiple times, and I stopped the shower and I came out because I know he wasn't built like that. And when I say built like that, I'm not saying like, you know, his frame, he was not big. I'm 300 pounds, you know what I mean? Nipsey Hussle had to been like a buck 40, 140, 60 pounds, you know what I mean? But he was a slim guy. And like I told you, I've been shot 11 times, you know what I mean? And when I heard multiple times, I was like, damn, man, my guy might not make it, you know, just based on how his body structure was, you know what I mean? Not that I'm saying anything bad about him, but, you know, I want to be specific so people don't take what I'm saying in the wrong way. But, and then they came back up. They came back on, yo. And it was like, he's gone, yo. And just fucking like long tears run out my eye, yo. That's, you know, I was, you know, around when Pac died, Biggie died. My dude died, cried when Biggie, I was a Pac fan. But, you know, I never cried for a rapper. But Nipsey Hussle, we was different. That tears just started running out my eyes, man. Cause I was like, man, cause like that dude was on to something. He was gonna do a lot of big shit, and that was my boy. We talk. He was like where you was. He ain't seen me in a while. Cause I stepped out of the game for like a year after that shit with Jeezy. And then I came back in the game. And London in the track. I jumped back on London in the track. Shout out London in the track. And then I was with Ace Boogie in the hoodie. So that's how I end up to the label party. And he was asking me like, Dread, where you was? And I could hear him right now talking to me, yo. Cause I was telling him, I was like, yo, Jeezy didn't take care of me. And he's like, I did not know that, my nigga. Like, you know how California people talk, but you know, he said it so Toro. I did not know that, my nigga. Like, but I can hear him right now, you know what I mean? And we talk, yo. I'll never forget, we talked for like 40 minutes, yo. That picture you see with him in that plaid shirt, and I got on the suit. That was a label party. You know what I mean? And my client was watching me like, not in no bad vibe, but he's like, yo, niggas with dread. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? But you know, RP to Nipsey Hussle, man, you know what I mean? Man, now a real one, man. That guy wasn't from around.
Man, I know. R.I.P. Nipsey, man. It was definitely a sad day, man. It was It was sad, man. It
Yeah,
was,
because they,
it was definitely a hard
them,
loss.
them other rappers is not, their mind are not set like his. That's why it hurt when he died. That's one of, we got a champion. You know what I mean? Cheer that champion on. Like, nah, you don't kill the champion. Like, and like, he was different. He was golden, yo. Ain't all these rappers golden. Look at my situation. I got shot, save a millionaire. Motherfucker do 6-figure shows and 50,000, 40,000 walkthroughs. You know what I mean? Jeezy could have break me a check. I'd have been working with him today if he broke me a check. You know what I mean? So that's why I heard, you know what I mean? I'm sure if I got shot for Gucci Mane, saving Gucci Mane, he'd have took care of me. You know what I mean? Or any other artist is. But I never understand because his manager, that African mother, he always used to call me and be like, Dread, you know, that's your job, and, you know, I don't know what you want Jeezy do for you. That's your job. You sign up for it. I was just be like, and so what? You know, you could tell he got battery in his back. You know, he's a corporate guy talking about I signed up for it. You know that coming from Jeezy and talk motivation bullshit. But like, yeah, it's my job, but where's the compensation? You know what I mean? Where's the thank you? You appreciate me? Because if you got shot, you probably would have died. And if he died, what would have happened? What happened when rappers died? When they die, I'm just saying, they sell like Pac. They sell like Tupac. They streaming, they downloading, you know what I mean? I'm just saying though, bro. You know what I mean? And I took that bullet, man. And you know.
Yeah, man. Damn, man. That sucks you had to go through all that, man. That's it sounds rough, man. I wanted to ask you, do you know why Nipsey didn't sign to Jeezy? Do you know what happened with that situation by any chance?
I'm not sure. He probably won't talk in the right numbers. You know what I mean? That's me just putting, like, you know, procrastinating. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But it never worked out. We sit down and did a lot of meetings with Nipsey Hussle. Used to do a lot of them in New York. And I guess they couldn't come to agreement. I guess, you know what I mean? Jeezy wasn't, you know, he wasn't cutting that check, I guess. You know what I mean? So,
Well, they had a lot of meetings about this, though.
yeah. We used to link up a lot of times in New York, you know what I mean? I guess Nipsey had other businesses, but we used to go to dinner together. You know what I mean? You know, being around that shit so frequent, you become like, you start to learn the business. You know what I mean? And shout out to niggas that come around this business and in a few years there's some part else in the business doing something different. You know what I mean? Because you're supposed to elevate, not remain the same. Like some of them try to talk to you like you should just be a bodyguard. Like, nah, nigga. Like, I'm flying a plane with a pilot. You gotta learn to fly that plane. You gotta take in that knowledge, this wisdom. Like, God brought you around this for a reason. So to remain just a bodyguard, that's cool, but not for me. I want it all. You know what I mean? I'm watching, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm watching it for years. I see how it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Definitely, man. Well, were you around when Jeezy signed YG?
Yep. I used to
How'd
actually,
that go?
that was dope. YG, my nigga, 400. YG, that's my boy. Shout out to that guy that died. What's his name? Slim 400. That was my guy too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
RP Slim 400,
that
man.
was sad, man. Yeah, that was sad. I watched that video, man. That was sad. Slim was a good dude. You know what I mean? But you gotta keep them antennas up, man. You can't be playing, cause that street life, you know what I mean? It's very dangerous. You're a strong dude, you know, he fought him off and shit, but you know, when them slugs run through you, man, they gonna f you up, you know what I mean? And like, you know, you gotta get medical attention, you know what I mean? He didn't get it in time, and you know, them shots f him up, man, you know what I mean? But it was sad. That's my boy.
Yeah.
But
Do you have any stories hanging
I
out?
was there. Rich Homie Quan when they did that record. I was there. YG actually was staying in Atlanta for like a month and a half. So I used to drop him home. I used to take him home, drop him home. You know, make sure you get in his condo and stuff. And I used to be out with him. So we got a thing. When he come Atlanta, he calls me though. He sent Glove. Shout out Glove. That's my nigga too, you know what I mean? Glove is a good nigga. That's his bodyguard. But they call me when they come to Atlanta. So we still link up, even despite the situation with Jeezy. You know what I mean? We still link up because, like, my name is certified. Like, niggas know, you know what I mean? Despite the Jeezy situation, you know what I mean? A lot of people know Jeezy's wrong. but it's never been put on a platform like what are we doing, like what we doing right now. So the world is going to be able to hear my side of the story instead of just hearing his painted story, you know what I mean?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.